Hello, this is Avile, and this is my ROP and IPJ poll presentation. What is my work? What are my talents and interests? So, what is my work is a very daunting question. So, what I've decided is to break it down into my talents and my interests. Lately, one of my biggest interests is seawater. I used to be a cat, everybody can tell you. I hated the water. But lately, I love going to the beach, submerging myself in the water and just being hit by the waves. I find it very refreshing and it allows me to reflect on where am I going and what it is that I want for myself. Another one of my interests is finding quiet, quaint cafes or little parks. I love being able to explore nature, find the beauties within those hidden forests and hidden parks. It also kind of brings out the child in me. Another one of my interests is the ability to push myself and challenge myself with one of my fears. Growing up, I was a little bit scared of horses, but my daughter's taken quite a liking to horses. So I've decided that I'm going to be a good example and show her that it's okay to push yourself to things that you fear the most. As you can see, we were pretty up close and personal with one of these horses. How did I go about learning these things? I learned these things through my work, being put into very tight and stressful situations where I'd have to be in a situation of confrontation that I don't necessarily like, which is now becoming one of my strengths. Growth in the past 6 months. As the slide shows, 6 months, 1 human, 1 car, 2 jobs. Yes, 2 jobs. This has helped challenge me in a lot of ways. It's helped me identify a few of my weaknesses, one being timing. I really need to work on my timing. And another being the ability to handle my emotions during stressful times. I always say that I work good under pressure, but boy oh boy am I a hot mess to be around. Another one of my strengths is that I'm actually, once again, stronger than what I think I am. I'm able to achieve a lot more than what I let myself believe in my head. So I feel that I've grown quite a lot in the past 6 months. Like the slide shows, I had 2 jobs. I had to juggle 2 jobs and being a mom and studying. That's an actual mouthful. And you know what? I made it. So I feel that I have grown in the past 6 months quite a lot. And how were some of the ways that I integrated my LSD learnings to this growth? As these 2 pictures show, both of them have rocks. One has picturesque mountains and the other one has a rock wall. This is to show that it is easier to conquer mountains with a group of people. I've also learned that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to rely on other people. As the good old saying says, teamwork makes the dream work. I've learned that through my strength, I'm able to push myself to do a lot more than what I always think I'm capable of doing. I've also learned that it's a good way to be a good example to young ones and to just my peers. I've learned this with some of my LSD learnings, such as worldview, EQ, and with EQ especially, it's helped me learn how to be more conscious of people's emotions and more conscious of the things that I say and how they impact another person's life. Starting my Ziba journey, I had an amazing mentor, Smahle. She used to work in the marketing department. But once she moved to Allen Gray, our work schedules just simply weren't aligning. So I took it upon myself to get myself a mentor at my work at Amazon. And boy, was he a tyrant. He really pushed me. And sometimes this helped me challenge myself quite a lot. At times I felt that he put me at a pedestal that I'd feel like I was bound to fail. But you know what? Because I'm so obsessed with being right and winning, I used to make sure that I proved him wrong. I learned quite a lot about myself as well as the environment that I work in. And in him pushing me, I was able to meet metrics, I was able to be top performers and get credit at work, which made me pretty proud of myself and made me want to push myself more. Paying it forward. paying it forward has always been close to my heart. There's this little boy that lives in our complex whose mom was a cook and couldn't afford to pay for a private tutor. So I took it upon myself to be his tutor. I used to create work activities that would allow him to be ready for grade 1. I also made sure that it was at his pace to ensure that he actually is able to succeed. Another one of my paid forward activities that I really liked was creating Christmas care packages. This care package idea came from a friend of mine, Jody, who started the care package 2 years ago from her house, where she would create these care packages for homeless people in Deep River. I decided I really wanted to be a part of such a cool initiative, and so I started doing it for myself as well at home. And then I would go around Retreat and Deep River and also give these care packages to homeless people around Retreat. This has impacted my life, as it really shows that umuntu ngumuntu kabantu. It really takes a community to help uplift the community as an entirety. It doesn't just take one person, but it takes all of us. So what are my SMART goals? My top 3 SMART goals for myself for the next year is I would love to enroll myself in a postgraduate or honors program. I really want to study further, not only to empower myself, but to better my future. I mean, what a great example that would be to my daughter, and to just all the girls in the world, to show them it is possible, Black child. The other SMART goal that I really like would be to save enough money to be able to buy all of my daughter's school uniform for next year. What I don't want to do next year is I don't want to be stranded and stressed looking for cash to be able to buy the next set of uniform. I'd like to buy everything up front so that I know that my focus can be on getting a job, a better job, as well as furthering my studies. That also touches base on my third SMART goal. I'd like to look for a better position within my current job. I work for a huge company. We all know Amazon. So there's always posts and there's always opportunities for me to better myself. And I would love, now that I have a degree, to branch out and look for a position that's better suited and will help enhance my activity and will help enhance my knowledge in the finance department that I've studied. So, with all that being said, I just want to let you guys know something. I am an international financial analyst. I am a phoenix that continuously rises from the ashes, and I am the greatness that I think I am. Thank you so much for listening to my poll presentation today, and I hope you have a great day.